In 2021, Kevin Strickland was exonerated for a triple murder after spending 43 long years in prison. On April 25th, 1978, Strickland was at home with his newborn daughter and a couple of his other family members when four of his friends decided to pay him a visit. Adkins, one of the friends that was paying him a visit, stated that he had been part of a gambling game in which he lost $300 to a man named Ingram. He spoke about how he wanted to get revenge on this man. Shortly after the conversation, the four men got back in the car and they left Strickland's home. After leaving Strickland's home unknowingly to Strickland, they decided to go to Ingram's home, in which they found him and three other people there. They were tied up and were killed execution style. There was one person who survived, which was Ingram's girlfriend at the time, Cynthia Douglas. Cynthia Douglas had been shot in the leg. She pretended to be dead and was leaning her head on her best friend's shoulder. Not even 24 hours after witnessing her friends get brutally murdered, she was brought in for questioning by the police. Cynthia still had blood and brain matter on her face and her hair at the time of this questioning. She was shown a lineup of black men. In that lineup, a photo of Kevin Strickland was present. She told police that she did not know that she could not choose anybody out of the lineup. Douglas's family has said the detectives on the case, Richard Zulik, pressured Douglas to choose Strickland. According to court records, Cynthia recalls hearing, and I quote, "Just pick Strickland out of the lineup and we'll be done," end quote. Douglas was young and most likely in shock, and she complied. As time went on, Douglas was certain that Strickland was one of the killers. In Cassin, Drawer, and Kukuka's article, we see that it states that evidence now suggests that prejudgment expectations can indeed influence interrogators, jurors, experts in a range of forensic domains, and eyewitnesses. This is referred to as forensic confirmation bias, which is what I am thinking since this case went under. Although there was no physical evidence, family members provided alibis for Strickland, and the admitted killers testified that he was not there at the time of the crime. They still proceeded to build this case on Kevin Strickland, and it was all surrounded by Cynthia Douglas's testimony. At the time, Cynthia Douglas believed that she was correct. When she went to court, Cynthia Douglas believed that it was indeed Kevin Strickland. Again, I think this is due to forensic confirmation bias. Unfortunately, she was not correct, and Kevin Strickland did end up serving 43 years in prison. After reaching out to the Innocence Project, Kevin Strickland was let free. Before Cynthia Douglas passed away, she also reached out to the Innocence Project and reinstated her statement, saying that he indeed was not there. After many years of consideration, she had realized that he was never there. Unfortunately, these are things that do happen in America, and it's terrible. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.